So I just log onto the server, and oh my god. For the love of God, man. It's a... No! Seriously? This is not a this is like the worst prank you could possibly... Like, oh my gosh. Literally. I'm like, if you want to compare to the buttons prank I did on JSC Cool, this is nothing. This is like almost a... It's not replacing blocks, but it's like making ones that are like annoying. The season is almost done, and now I gotta... Oh my gosh. I think it was apparently JRD Cool that did this. I'm not sure, because no one told me who did this, but apparently he was AFK, but whatever. So if I'm gonna need shears, don't I? Oh my god! There are 4 shulker stone buttons, 2 shulker iron plates, synchron. If you click all that, you make it applies. Complain to anyone about this will disqualify you for getting applies. Complain about spelling mistakes will do the same. I think I know who did this. Well, here we go cleaning this up all over again. This is gonna be fun. Alright, I guess we'll get into a time lapse instead of just me removing all this stuff. This is fun. So this prank here was easily the hardest prank I have ever had to clean up. Not only was it annoying, but it took forever to clean up, taking 3.5 hours just to clean the entire prank. JSD Cool did come and help, and if it wasn't for his help, it would have taken easily 4 to 5 hours for me to clean up on my own. Here's a replay from the replay mod of me cleaning up this prank at my base. Overall, this was annoying, and hope this never, ever, ever I have a prank like this again. Also, I've also been making my own music. If you guys are interested, you can go to supertireman.newgrounds.com if you're interested on using my own music that I create in your own videos. Now let's get back to the video and continue on with the rest of the episode. Okay, so it took quite a while to clean up. So in this little book right here, he said, complain to anyone about this will disqualify you from getting the prize. Complaining to anyone about spelling mistakes are the same. So, let me say some positive things I liked about this thing. Wow, this thing was so much fun to clean up. It only just took 3.5 hours just to clean it up. This thing really was a time waster for me to clean up. It was so much fun. It was really so much fun placing buttons on the same block that would break just as easily. I really enjoyed having to use water and destroy some of my torches on here. And I also really liked that I had to go through here, through every part of my base, and also had to mine up all the crying obsidian, because you know that's super fun to mine, and it's actually super entertaining. In fact, it was so much fun having to clean all that stuff up that I have just boxes just laying around everywhere, useless, and I have no idea what to do with them. So much fun, exciting. I really love this prank so much that I hope this totally happens again. Please actually don't. It was a pain in the ass to clean up. Okay, now on to our to-do list. So now getting on to the real stuff for today. JST Cool. I did not write that there. That was JST Cool that wrote that. Okay, now on to the real stuff. So welcome to episode 10. So there are 3 other stuff I would like to do today. So the first thing I would like to do is to expand the train line, the orange line, to the nether portal. So to the roof of the nether specifically, where I'd like to have this train line go to next. The next thing I want to do is to build a melon farm and a pumpkin farm. So over in this area, off to my right, I dug out this whole area over here, and this is where I'm going to be building my melon farm and my pumpkin farm over here. I know I already have a pumpkin farm out there, but I want to transfer it over into here and just have some pumpkins growing for the rest of the season. The next thing and the last thing I want to do is to build a roller coaster. So this roller coaster here is going to use my base terrain, and I want it to be a nice, fun roller coaster of just the views of my base and the views of the world outside my base. So why don't we start with our first thing, is to expand the orange line to the nether portal. So back in my coming back to my train station down here. This train station has actually served well, but I want to expand it through here. So we go to spectator here real quick. So I want to build this train line through here, all the way through my base, underground through here, and bring it to this nether portal right here. So this nether portal here actually serves for the roof of the nether, and I want to connect it to the roof of the nether to connect to my base. So that is where I want to start expanding my train line to. We're going to expand this train line to the roof of the nether portal, and let's start doing that right now in a time lapse. Alrighty, so as you see, our new extension to the roof of the nether has been complete. This is what the new line now looks like. It is exactly the same as the line beforehand. It connects all the way to the roof of the nether portal. Later on, we are going to be extending this all the way to the end portal, and the line will be finished up there. And as you see, we have arrived at the brand new station. So this is what the new station looks like, but this is the roof of the nether portal right here. It is made of crying obsidian. We have something called custom nether portals enabled on this server, which can make custom nether portals out of this type of obsidian, which I think is really cool. And yeah, that's really it. So this will be extended later on down here. And if we take a look at the map here, from here all the way to here, it's about 400 blocks away. So yeah, that is it. As you see, we got lines here and signs set, all ready to go. It is fully open and ready for use. So let's head back to our base and look at the second thing for today's episode on Coolcraft Season 5. Now I just gotta get back to the base. So back to our to-do list, we've expanded the orange line to the nether portal. The next thing I want to do is to build a roller coaster. So since I've joined Coolcraft in Season 3, I've always have built a roller coaster. This season, we are going to be building a roller coaster alongside this mountain here. We're going to take advantage of the terrain that's nearby to build a nice, cool looking roller coaster. The start of the ride will officially start somewhere around here, and here is a time lapse of me building the roller coaster at my base. Alrighty guys, so as you see, our roller coaster here is now complete. I completely freehanded this and custom made this all by myself in the entire replay recording. But yeah, it's all set and done, and it looks really cool. This is my first coaster I've built this season, and I think this is going to be the only one I built this season. But yeah, it's now all fully done and complete. Here is a position view of the ride, if anyone is interested. I'll leave a timestamp below if you do not want to watch the POV and continue on with the rest of the episode. I'm going to start off right here. If you want to skip, here's the timestamp on the screen right now. And enjoy the position view on my roller coaster. So I hope you enjoyed that POV on the roller coaster, or you skipped until here. So we're now back at our to-do list. So the last thing on our to-do list today is to build a melon farm and a pumpkin farm. So down over here to the right, as shown at the beginning of the episode, I dug out this entire area, and this is where I'm going to be building my brand new pumpkin farm and melon farm here. So that way the whole base here is completed off, and I'll have basically a complete base for the end of the season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a melon farm over here in this area and a pumpkin farm over here. They are not going to be automatic, they're just going to be manual. Alright, let's build these farms in a time lapse. Alrighty, so as you see, our melon farm and our pumpkin farm is now fully complete. So now, going to everywhere in my base, there's going to be something instead of just a bunch of stone. I mean, there is still stone over in this area, there's still some down there, and some of my tree farm and other areas you can just find. But now it is fully complete, it is fully functional, it is a manual farm. I didn't want to make an automatic farm because we're getting close to the end of the season. I just wanted something to have before the end of the season. And that, my friends, wraps up the 10th episode on Coolcraft Season 5. Thank you all so much for watching the 10th episode on Coolcraft Season 5. I hope you enjoyed. The next episode, we are going to be expanding our train line to the end portal. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the 11th episode on Coolcraft Season 5. Bye!